Hello and welcome to CGTN Live. I'm Yang Rui, host of Dialogue, the signature program on CGTN.
Hey guys, I'm Julian. I'm the host of Culture Express on CGTN, the cultural flag show on CGTN.
Today we are so delighted to welcome 4 television hosts from South Korea, Malaysia, India, and Azerbaijan. Let's give them a warm welcome. First of all, Jennifer Moon from Arirang TV.
Let's welcome. Hey.
Hey. Hi.
Hey, Jennifer.
Yep, so I'm Jennifer Moon. I'm a news anchor from Arirang TV in Seoul, South Korea, and I'm delighted to be here to be joining you.
We are over the moon, Jennifer, since your last name is Moon. We are over the moon to have you here.
Thank you.
And we're also joined by Gauri Trivedi from News X India. Welcome.
A superstar from Bollywood. Welcome.
Or the Dango superstar.
I'm absolutely thrilled to be here and very excited to try out some of the Asian cuisines that are up for offer.
Speaking of Asian cuisines, that's why we're here, because we're coming live to you from the Asian Cuisine Festival right inside Beijing's Olympic Park, next to the National Stadium, next to the Bird Nest is where the opening ceremony of the Conference on Dialogue of Asian Civilizations took place last night. It saw representatives and heads of state from all 47 countries, and we have a lot of friends from different countries with us today.
Next, we have a beautiful lady from a country where we have the oldest politician, newly elected president, Dr. Mahathir.
Welcome.
Tamina.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Are you ready for the beautiful food?
Yes, we are. Hello, everyone. My name is Tamina Kausji. Today I'm representing Bernama. Bernama is Malaysia's national news agency, and we are so happy to be here. The food pavilion looks amazing. We had a walk around a little earlier. I tell you, everything smells scrumptious.
Well, we're going to have some more tastes out of here.
Yes, we are.
And we also have Vapa Guliapa from Azerbaijan News Agency, Azerbaijan.
Azerbaijan. Welcome.
Azerbaijan, welcome. Take a stance right here.
Okay. Share space.
I'm also very glad to participate on behalf of Azerbaijan. I'm from Azerbaijan, but from Azertaj, Azerbaijan State News Agency.
This is not only a key stage for fashion, for what we represent, the individual television hosts, but also a center stage for beautiful food.
Yes, it is. So shall we get rolling?
Well, I think before we move on to the food, this is obviously a gift, because you guys had a hard time yesterday, right?
Yes,
maybe you can tell us a little bit about what you did yesterday to deserve all this food.
Oh, by the way, we did a wonderful special program. It's called a dialogue on Asian civilizations, aiming to respect diversity in Asian civilizations. Diversity of the civilizations is viewed by all of the participants of this special program as an opportunity rather than a threat, isn't it? Do you agree?
Yes, I do agree, and it was one heated debate, so look forward to it. That's right, so it was not just 5 hosts, we had 7 panelists, 55 minutes. I don't know how Yang pulled it off.
And a lot of ground to cover.
And each of the programs I did would always be a part of the learning curve, an opportunity to learn more about what is happening in this world. For example, Azerbaijan shares borders with Armenia, where they have 1 million refugees, and the total population of Azerbaijan is put at 10 million. So 1/10 are actually those who are left homeless internally. So,
what better way?
Fingers crossed.
We want able to hear our voice, and justice will be established, we hope.
Why don't we take a look at the numbers of the Chinese food and the food of other countries and regions?
That is the best way to learn about
I can't wait any longer. I'm hungry. Let's go. Let's take a quick look. Please.
All right, after you.
Wow.
Asian cuisine in numbers. Well, statistics and facts
No
and figures.
calculus right here, but just simple numbers, and see if we can figure out some what they correspond. We have Asia. This is West Asia, South Asia, the 6 parts regions in Asia.
Julian, I'm afraid this is an area where we have to say we agree to disagree about tastes. Tastes vary from one person to another.
That's true. That's true. Even when I was little, I used to love something that's really. I love the sweet popcorns, and ever since I moved, it became salty. And then when I move back again, I'm eating sweet popcorns again. Now, there's supposed to be a quiz right here that is waiting for us, right? We've got a quiz right here.
Kazakhstan, Turkey, West Asia, Central Asia, South Asia, Southeast Asia, Korea, Japan. Where's China?
I think he's
Favorite Asian dish. That comes later
I know
on.
where China is. It says favorite.
Okay, fair
The
enough.
most difficult mission or mission impossible is to let you know my favorite dish. I like so much. So different kinds of food.
Okay, well maybe we have something. Jennifer, we have the bibimbap, right?
Yeah.
Very quickly, let us have a rough idea about what Korean food is about.
Well,
What kind of nutrition can we see?
from bibimbap, well, it's a lot of vegetables and rice, and it's very healthy, it's very natural, and it should be good for your health.
And I see, I think one of my favorites, which is Japanese food, right up there. Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
Right
There we go. Numbers. Numbers.
Now the numbers.
Okay, develop a trend of Chinese restaurants in Asia at large, and then regular Chinese cuisine styles in Asia.
The most popular Chinese cuisine in Asia. It's written in the answers are in Chinese. We both, Yang Ray and I know the answers. Now you each take a guess.
That is my
Let's do a quiz. Let's do a quiz.
Okay, let's do a quiz. Sure. Give it. Throw it to us.
First of all, do you like spicy food or something pretty mild in southern China?
I would say spicy food, although I can't do spicy very well.
That's because the Koreans have a spicy character in football match.
But it's sort of a sweet spicy. It's not the Sichuan hot pepper.
Right.
Spicy, right?
Yeah, it's very interesting to note that the spicy is different actually. So this Korean spicy is sweet, but it lingers for a long time. I think Chinese, Sichuan is it? Spicy, it hits you and then it goes
I think
away.
Indians also have a very spicy palate. When we mean spice, we mean a lot of red chili. So I don't know how much of that is going to be here, but yes, Indians.
Did you guys know where chili pepper came from? Which country it originated in?
Where?
Is it from India? Is it from China? Is it?
It's from China.
No, actually not.
Is it?
It's from the Caribbean. It was
Oh, the
brought to
Caribbeans.
China.
Okay,
It was brought
okay.
to China,
Right.
and then it was brought to China by the Spanish, the Spaniards, and also the Portuguese.
Right.
So most of the people in your country are Muslims, right? So what kind of food do you have for Muslims?
We like
Of course,
beef,
beef
very
and
much
mutton.
beef, mutton, chicken, fish, and our traditional meals are plov, dolma.
But what about the variety of the food? Do you think your government and people have developed a broad tolerance for different kinds of food?
Yeah, and we have a lot of restaurants of other countries as well. Chinese, people like it very much.
How many Chinese do you have in your country?
I don't know exactly, but
Look at the growing presence of Chinese restaurants. You imagine the number of Chinese immigrants.
But there are many.
Can I point out to number 4 was puri. Is that the same puri that Indians eat? And number 4?
Might be. That might be a favorite.
Yeah,
A hot favorite in Malaysia.
Don't worry, let me be honest with you. In the early days of my arrival in the UK in the early 1990s, one of the things that I got to live with, I tried very hard to live with, is curry. Curry flavor of Indian
Of
food.
course, yes.
And then
Hot Indian
gradually I
curries.
started to like it. You know, this is something.
and then you get addicted to it.
that smells like perfume from France. With a lingering.
Yes, you do. If it's well made. And you have that in Malaysia
You
too.
notice that because in each country there's you have the really Sichuan hot pepper, right? But you have in southern China you have very mild food. Oh, I've got a mission card. I think.
Let's open this.
Let's try it. Well, we've got, I think this is chaogan. It's stir fry. It's basically a kind of a soup with liver and intestines. We have hot berries. We have sugar cubes. We got durian and cheese. Try it, I think. And this is rice cake.
Okay.
That's
So we
making
need
me
to
Okay.
try this?
That's making me ravenous. I
This
think we're-
ABC guy
Alright.
looks like a chef from North America. Tourist guy.
I will be making some of these food, I guess. We'll find out why. Let's go. All right, so
Okay.
So we'll find
I'll
out.
see you later,
Julian.
I'll see. Enjoy your
do we stay?
bon appetit with
we
your
stay.
Yeah, bon
banquets.
appetit. Yes, that's it. Bon appetit it is.
All right.
So I
So
think
this is our mission. Our mission for the three of us. We need to find these. These are very, except with the exception
We have
of
to
this
taste
one right
them?
here. We have to try them. We have to find. I think that we have to find some puzzle pieces from them and take them back.
oh.
So we've
wow.
got, except with the exception of this one right here, cheese and durian. Everything else is pretty much Chinese, so it wouldn't be too hard to find. I'll just go and check it out.
Yeah, let's check it out. And hopefully there will be something for me to taste as well.
What is your...
Please don't say sugar cubes. You can't be talking about sugar cubes.
From what
I
you
get that
see
in
right
every
here,
flight.
sugar...
I get that in every flight.
I think I know why they threw the sugar cubes in here. Just to make sure that you know that there's something that we're sharing in common, right? There's obviously it's more than just the sugar cubes.
Yes.
And me?
Do you have
me?
the hawberry?
Yeah.
That's very Chinese.
Yeah,
What's the kind of the national fruit or the indigenous fruit in Azerbaijan?
National, I said...
You know, like durian. It's,
Oh, sorry.
I hope you're okay. You're
Thanks
a little delay.
Sorry. Yeah, national food. We
Yeah.
have plov, dolma, lavash, then kebab, barbecue, shashlik.
All right.
Like every tourist likes.
I think we do not
national food. Kebab especially they like.
Well, maybe we'll find kebab inside the tent.
Maybe because
I think, Julian, we need to now
a
head
number
out.
of countries.
Let's go. Well, I'll be seeing you very soon. Let's go to my colleague Yang Ray right now. All right. Now, Chinese food. Have you guys tried any Chinese food ever since you got here?
No, not. Yeah, actually I did, yes, yesterday.
Which one's your, what did you try?
I tried some boiled vegetables. I want to try
Because you're a
something
vegetarian.
better. I
No.
want to try something better, yeah.
Now, tell us why you're vegetarian. Is it because religious beliefs, or is
Yeah.
it because you wanted to
Religious beliefs.
religious belief? Hindu?
Hindu.
Okay. Because Hindu, but not everyone who's Hindu eats vegetarian though,
That's true.
right?
Yeah, some
And-
of us do, and so you know that is one of the beauty of Hinduism, and I truly believe it because we are not so restrictive as some of the other folks. We would like you to do something, but it's not like we'd look down upon you if you don't.
That's true.
And I
That's
think
true.
that's the accommodative, open nature of Hinduism.
It's the same thing with, in Chinese religions. I think Buddhism is a religion that
Yeah.
originated in
I know.
India, but it spreads the same kind of message.
And you know,
too.
a lot of Hindus do believe, so Buddhism came from Hinduism, right? So a lot of us, or a lot of Hindus still believe that Buddhism is still a part of us,
Absolutely.
Vishnu's ninth avatar is Lord Buddha,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
So for us, Buddhism is a part of Hinduism.
Very much so.
Of course, things have changed, there is a separate religion, but we consider it to be part of ours. Which is why a lot of the teachings and learnings are imbibed in us.
It's all about looking inward.
Yeah.
Looking inward. And
Yes.
here, I think we are going to be looking inward because we are taking care of our stomach.
Yes.
And I think we found our first vendor. This is the baodu. That means it's the tripe right here, right?
Okay. Okay, that is
Always
right
been
here.
pretty
I think
popular.
it's been quite a while.
Ah, quite a while. Okay,
Yeah,
good
quite
to
a while.
know.
So what's your favorite?
My favorite, okay, looking at this, I would go for Thai food. I like spicy food.
Thailand.
Let's check it out.
I thought I like Thai boxing.
Well, I
So the
prefer
Thai
tom
food
yum.
is spicy, it's
Yes,
boxing.
yes it is. Yes, it is. I love my tom yum, especially if they do it well. Let's see. What does it say?
This is the list of most popular Thai restaurants in China.
Why?
You visit the shopping malls and without exceptions you're going to see formidable presence of not only Japanese restaurants but also Thai.
Right.
Increasingly, Vietnamese and Thai food are getting very popular.
In Korea as well. And of course, Thais are known for their royal cuisine. So
That's right. You can have very elaborate, or you can have like the street side
You know
fast
why
food
Chinese
as well.
consumers have developed a profound love for tastes of food in our neighboring countries? Because more and more Chinese start to visit Vietnam, Japan, Laos, Thailand, and they bring back memories as well as tastes, lingering tastes of the food that they enjoy in the host countries.
There you have it.
absolutely.
Yeah, so you see the boom of Chinese tourism today. But with the depreciation of RMB during the trade war with the United States, I'm afraid there won't be such a boom any
Perhaps
longer.
not, right?
Goods and services are becoming so expensive.
For the time being.
Let's
Mission
look
card.
at. Let's look at. Oh wow, what's this inside?
Where are we off
Mission
to?
card. Up next, I'm going to be your tourist guide. We'll first of all go to a Japanese restaurant and take a look at, see what we have there. Okay.
Okay, brilliant. So your favorite, Jen?
your
Okay,
favorite.
yes.
And I happily agree with you.
Great.
It's also part of my favorite cuisine.
Excellent.
Shall we?
Shall we? Let's go.
Let's go.
Boil it and
烟奶斜街，南锣鼓巷，到这就买，也不贵，180，120吧。
Hey guys, welcome back. We're wondering where we were. We are now inside the food tent. We've got cuisines from all over Asia. And now this vendor here is very special. It's kind of like a snack. This is a snack from northern China. It's hawberries, but glazed hawberries. This is a very traditional, popular snack in the winter in northern China. Hey, 你好。
你好，你好，这是老北京的正宗的冰糖葫芦。过去100年以前做广告 ，Old times hog sound. This here, we are happy together. Welcome to 北京。
Oh.
米勒冰糖葫芦二段，葫芦冰糖。 葫芦刚占得，来传吧，真的。
How about you? So he was telling us that the hawberries, it's got a history, at least, this brand name right here, it's got a history of more than 100 years. So he's been singing and hollering for over 100 years probably. Have a try.
Can we try?
Have a try. What do you think? It's a little, it's obviously sweet, but it's also very sour on the inside. It's got a sweet bite, and but the more you
wonderful.
bite, it's
Very delicious.
Thank you very much. Now he's got. Do you guys know what this
Thanks
is?
a lot.
This right here.
Thank you.
谢谢. Do you know what this is?
Yeah.
What is this?
This account for accounting.
For the numbers.
Yeah, numbers. Yeah.
That's right. And this is how you pay.
Yeah.
您跟我们讲讲这个，刚才您说呀，这个你们家是有很久100多年的历史了，一个老店是吗？
我的爸爸，我们家是满族人，
哦
在北京生活了300多年了。
He's ethnic Mon, Chinese,
过去
and he's been living in Beijing, his family for over 300 years.
过去祖上，我爷爷是皇宫里的侍卫官。
He used to serve in the Forbidden City.
Oh.
Was a marshal in the Forbidden
我
City.
的妈妈
His
现在还
ancestor.
健在，91岁，My mother 健在。
His mom is 91 years old. She's over there right now, sitting on the other
妈
side.
妈91岁。
All right.
You know,
Now, can you tell us more? Now, I know you've got more exhibits from your family's artifacts, heirloom. 跟我们讲讲，你们家里好像还有很多其他的宝贝在那边展出，是不是？
从13岁，我跟我爸爸一起做古董收藏，从清朝到秦朝，现在最少收藏了30万件到50万件。
He's got over 500,000 artifacts on display at his family museum. Now,
Wow.
带我们去看一看好不好？
Let's go.
Let's go and take a
all
look.
right, let's go.
Let's go, let's go.
All right.
Let's go. Hello, let's go. Let's
Go.
Slide on over.
go, let's go.
Wow.
Look at that. Take a look at that. Just check it out. These
We are taking
these are
photos.
这是过去结婚时候，扛着2个人扛着，然后做送礼结婚的时候用的。
Come on over here. Love it.
哎，
These are all wedding dowries. Now this, all wedding dowries. You see the carriage right there, wedding carriages. 这里边装什么以前？
这里边放吃的，放礼物，衣服，
and
就
gifts.
送礼
with
送礼
the
送礼。
bride.
Along, this is kind of like the gift wrap, along with the bride,
Yeah.
are sent over to the groom's
I can
house.
so relate to this. In India, it happens.
The wedding is a big
Yes,
thing in
wedding
India,
is a big
isn't
thing.
it?
The bride goes in this. Yes.
No, in India, the
Yes.
bride
Yeah, the
that
bride
goes
has
inside
a carriage. Yes.
too.
Doli is what
anything-
it is called in India. Doli is exactly this thing where a bride goes. Now, a lot of girls have graduated to cars, but some still do have this.
Do you want to go inside and try it again?
Can I? Can I?
Because I assume you didn't get into a carriage for
No, I
your
didn't.
wedding, right?
No, it was a
So
car.
this is made for you. She's gonna go into a wedding
Alright,
carriage.
okay. So
We're
can
gonna do a
you?
redo.
Sit down, please.
A redo.
Okay.
Okay, so this is it. All right.
I'll go
So
to-
when you are a bride, of course, you're dressed with your finery and
Oh, now you've got a gift. Now that you're inside the carriage,
Okay.
that is our puzzle.
yes,
OK。
yes, that is a puzzle.
OK。
But
Thank you.
yes, thank
过
you so
去
much.
喊
Thank
坐
you
这
so
轿子，
much.
要是起轿的时候，然后要喊一嗓子，起轿。开走了。
That's what he says to set off the carriage.
Oh yes, of course. And there'll be, of course, a lot of
very
people
interesting.
following
Now
the bride.
look, there's a smaller one over there as well. 那一件跟这一件和这是一样的吗？
这个比较老，这个有120年，这个150年。
Here is something very similar, right? This is the monumental building, the Bird's Nest, a landmark building that was built to celebrate the Beijing Olympic Games that took place 11 years ago. People in their millions converged here 11 years ago to participate and compete for medals in the spirit of Olympic movement. Today, tourists from China and outside this country come here to have a taste of a food variety, speciality, typical of Asian culture. What do you think of your expectations here? What can I share with you?
Well, so I love the bird's nest and how it's named, like, you know, it looks like a nest. And also, I look forward to trying out different cuisine, because this is full of cuisine, right?
And look at that panda. The broad smile on the face of panda, it means hospitality. It will give you a bear hug, right?
Well, hopefully we'll have lots of food in there because I can already smell the aromas wafting out. Shall we check out?
See whether we're going to be the food equivalent of a Kung Fu Panda.
Kung Fu Panda.
Well, as long as
So
we don't
let's-
end up looking like pandas
Camilla,
after we're done
Jenna,
eating.
Jennifer,
Okay, let's
please.
go.
So what are we going to have as a first stopover along this journey of discovery?
I have no idea. You tell us.
I guess it's our immediate neighbor, Japan.
Japan, Japanese.
Yeah,
cuisine.
Japanese food.
Okay.
How do you pronounce Edomi sushi?
Edomae sushi.
Edomae sushi. Okay,
right.
that's right. Hello.
Hello，你好，
Hi.
姜饼生。
哎，你好，你好，你好。So, would you kindly tell us，能不能给我们简单介绍一下，这个特色是什么东西？这里
是的，是的啊，我是这个北京江户前的创始人姜炳生。那我们的品牌叫江户前寿司，在全国也开了30家店。那我们
30 restaurants have been opened
对
in mainland China. Okay.
那我们现在今天给大家带来的是传统的日本的寿司，因为这次亚洲美食节呢，我们是为了整个日料的在中国的健康发展，让更多的中国人呢吃上美味健康的寿司。
哎，我看您的关键词是健康，为什么日料日食是健康呢？
对，因为选用的食材就不一样嘛，所以这个而且的的确确，我们用传统的日料的传统的工艺，把这个日本美食打造的非常的完美，而且我们日料的现在喜爱者越来越多了。
哎，这个日本人的平均寿命啊，好像在亚洲非常的长。是不是跟他的美食文化有关呢？
对，健康有关系，因为寿司呢是醋饭，用醋拌过的饭，所以呢它是对
I'm talking
消化
about
特
the
别好。
lifespan of a Japanese, whether it has anything to do with the food and the cuisine they have on a daily basis.
So that's why
He
it's
says
always
yes,
fresh.
very much so.
Yes, they're known
Do
for
they have
their
any questions for
longevity.
him?
Well, I'd like to know.
他想问你一个问题。
are the sushi here? Are they truly Japanese, or have you catered it to more to accommodate Chinese palate?
他的意思就是说，你们这只做寿司呢，还是特别为中国的游客在这儿制定了一些他们的符合他们胃口的日本料理？
是的，是的，我们在门店
Yes, indeed.
在门店做的寿司呢，和我们现在有一些区别，因为今天呢，我们提供的全是以素食为主的寿司。更加便捷，
Okay,
而且是更加适合中国人的口味。
Most of the sushi stuffs here are actually vegetarian, no meat, so it will live up to the expectations of Chinese who are increasingly concerned about their health and lifestyle in the new age.
Wow, I'm pescatarian, so yay.
我
Okay.
跟他们讲过，中国的中产阶级生活方式发生很大的变化，他们越来越关注健康，所以呢，这个素食的寿司可能越来越受欢迎，对不对？
对，素食。
And for those of you watching, we're on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Weibo, CGTN app, and leave your comments and questions below, and we'll react right to you.
In particular, CGTN app. That's very popular.
Okay,
It's going to be a
alright.
favorite.
Yeah, it should be a favorite. I just wanted to ask, which one of your sushis is your top bestseller? Because that's the one we want to try.
You like sushi?
Your bestseller.
You want to have a taste?
No, the
Go ahead.
bestseller. Which one
bestseller.
is like the
Oh.
bestseller?
卖最好的就是salmon 肉了
，OK
三文鱼，对
Salmon.
三
Where did you import the salmon? Where did you import the? 你们从哪儿进口的这个三文鱼？
挪威
Norway. 哦，从挪威。
Norway.
They imported the
Oh,
salmon from
wonderful.
Norway.
Norwegian salmon. That's good, right?
salmon.
Yes, it is.
Which country?
问你从哪儿过来的？
country，
从哪国家过来的？He's asking you whether from which country you come from.
Ah,
I'm sorry for the translation.
The heat is getting to you.
Yes, he is.
她从韩国来的美女，她是马来西亚的美女。对。
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요.
서울도 있고.
요러시거든요.
사요나라.
No, I don't speak that much Japanese.
我在日本待了10年，一直做寿司。
You studied
对。
in Japan for 2 years?
Yes, yeah, I've been in Japan 10 years. 我们还有一款介绍给美女介绍一下。想美丽、想美颜的，想身体不怕胖的，想吃冰激凌的人，那我们推出了这个瓦利亚大豆冰激凌。
For those who pursue a healthy lifestyle, who want to lose some weight, who don't want to put on any weight, here is an option over there.
Ooh, I see. Maybe
Pretty healthy. So
have a
this is
look.
ice cream for you. Don't worry.
Oh, thank you.
That looks amazing.
这个冰激凌是在黑河非转基因大豆。
Chopsticks are
The chopsticks
for-
are for the sushi.
四喜，yes，四喜 ，OK， 四喜。
Well.
Okay, okay.
传统的冰激凌呢
Interesting.
使用动物奶油，我们用的是植物奶油，所以这个冰激凌呢吃了容易不容易发胖。
That is very.
好吃吗？
对。
韩语怎么说好吃？这是
Oh, this ice cream? 네, 맛있어요. 맛있습니다. It's really good.
Okay,
So
hang
what's
on a minute.
special about the
I'm
ice
going
cream?
to try out the ice cream
So
first.
it's made from vegetarian.
Oh, yeah, but it
So-
tastes just like
There's
real ice
non-dairy.
cream.
Okay, okay. All right.
Yeah.
사장님, 되게 이쁘다면서요?
감사합니다.
I feel I've been left out, but I use the mother tongue.
Yeah, Young Ray's pretty too.
Thank you so much. Here is the conclusion of a beautiful taste of
yeah.
Japanese sushi.
Japanese
我们到这儿参观到此为止，谢谢你的
OK，
介绍。
Thank you very much，
哦，太享受了，太享受了。
Thank you.
You've made my day. You have made my day, gentlemen. OK.
好好，谢谢谢谢。
I love the ice cream. I love that. 맛있어요.
맛있어요.
Hey you guys, and over here we found our mission number 3. It is right here. Now this vendor right here smells completely different. It's a whole different experience, and that is because this vendor right here is halal, as you can see. She is the owner. 你好，你好，你好。She's the owner of this vendor right here. 这是您的这个家族的企业是吗？
对对对。
那这个一共有多少年了？它的历史？
你看，创业于1883年，到今年是135年。
135 years of history. It was established in 1883, she's telling me. And I believe this is kind of like her family business on the one side. She told me just earlier that it's her husband's business. And on the other side is her family's own business. And they kind of merged and married together, literally together. 那这边是先给我们讲讲这边是什么东西？
这边是这个是牛百叶。
牛百叶。
对，这是羊肚仁，羊的肚仁。
Okay.
这个是。
We've got lamb and beef tripes.
这是那肚子大后边儿。选下这一条，也就选下这么一条，这么宽。
Okay.
完了，把皮儿剥下去，把油摘下去，光剩那个仁儿。
Basically, she's telling me very complicated, different parts of the body, but I know that she says this is the best part. This is the cream of the crop inside the tripe. Now, Vash, you are coming over here. I know this is obviously your ballpark, your alley, right?
Yeah.
Halal.
Halal,
Now, tell
yeah.
us about halal food. What characterizes halal?
You see, people in our country, Muslims, majority of people are Muslims, and they don't eat pork.
Right.
Beef only, mutton, chicken, fish, and now is Ramadan in Muslim.
Everybody's fasting.
In Muslim, yeah, everybody's fasting.
Are you
You
fasting?
may say I am not because
You're
I
not.
have some problems with my health.
So not everybody has to
That's
fast.
why, yeah.
Okay.
It's not just obligatory that everyone must fast,
Voluntary.
but who tries to keep the way of Allah, they try to fast.
And you're
in this month.
luck.
In this
You're
month,
in luck because we have something to try. I want you to try this because in China we also have a big population who are Muslims.
Yeah,
and
I know.
so I want you to maybe we'll have a sample and see if this, the Muslim food here is any different than, if not better than the ones at home. Let's have a try. 我们能尝一尝吗？
可以啊，尝尝。这种东西是最精好，
那是最好吃的，
特别嫩。
吃哪个？
我们尝
一样一个。
好的，OK。
好的。
所以在水里边过一夜就好了。
对，这是
Must boil.
怎么说呢？其实过一遍
还得看那
超成了。
大概多长时间？
这个没有谱，
没有时间，
就是凭自己的感觉。
Okay, so they say it was obviously, as you can see, it was raw before and it gets boiled in the water. They say there's no fixed time. It all comes from experience, expertise, and this sesame oil, sesame, right? Sesame sauce. Do you eat parsley and onions?
No.
Just parsley.
Yeah.
Okay. 只有这个就行，对。Do people garnish with parsley at home in Azerbaijan?
Yeah. People like greenery in our country. I can't use your sticks.
谢谢。
Oh, you have forks right here. You want chopsticks? Use forks.
All right. Cheers. What do you think?
Delicious.
It's really awesome.
Yeah.
It's very tangy. It's got quite a bite to it.
Yeah.
You almost can't tell. 非常好吃，特别好吃。
是吧？
You almost can't tell there's meat.
我们家这个东西传承下是真正的本事，由他的老祖传给他的爷爷，再传给他爸爸，现在传给他是第四代。
It's all passed down, she's telling me, from the family. All of this is passed down from 4 generations ago to her husband, and now to probably the family, their children as well. Now I know on the other side, she's also got some very rare delicacies. It's no longer, you can no longer find in China right now. Let's go over there and find out. 那边跟我讲讲那边你们的这个，还有特别有特色，您家里面特别有特色的小吃好吗？
这特色小吃啊，像那驴打滚。
这个给我们先讲一下好吗？
啊，这是那什么果子干儿。
果子干儿。
果子干儿，你看啊。
This is called 果子干儿。I see lotus inside.
他们吃。
Okay.
这里边有柿皮
apricots,
杏
persimmons,
还有那个杏干
okay,
啊，杏脯
all right, lots of apricots and persimmons.
4种东西熬成的，熬成以后是
And the broth is so rich, sweet and sour. Is this something, I know, Gori, you're a vegetarian.
Yeah.
Is this something that you normally have? Is it something you normally have for a snack or for like a meal in
I don't mind
India?
trying. A smaller portion, yeah. Okay.
好了，够了，可以。
That's it. So yes, I mean, what else is there? What about this?
Lotus.
Yeah, lotus stem. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Big lotus stem. We do eat a lot of lotus stem in India.
India.
Yeah.
It's because the lotus is it's a little more tropical in China.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it actually, if you make it well, it tastes really good.
How do you prepare lotus?
In a gravy, in an Indian gravy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in gravy, is it going to be a snack or is it kind of like a stir-fried dish?
It can be dried honey stir-fried, like a dried snack.
Okay.
Or it could be like a proper gravy which you could have with roti, which is the famous Indian bread, or rice.
Oh my goodness. Sounds so delicious. Now we have this right here right now. Let's have a
taste
try.
it. Yes.
Oh, here, go ahead. Let's give it a try.
Tastes like, it's sweet.
Oh my
Like
goodness.
jam. It looks like jam.
And
yes.
we've got our card. Now that we have the food, we've got our next piece of the puzzle.
Yeah.
Yay!
Next piece. What is this?
That's persimmons, I think. Yeah.
这块是柿
Persimmons.
饼，
Persimmons. Yeah.
这吃的是暖胃的。
Very
That's
delicious.
very warming. Persimmons are very warming. So let's go to my colleague Yang Rui right now.
Okay.
Hey, welcome back. This is Yang Rui, host of Dialogue on CGTN. Look, this is the second stopover of our journey for rediscovering the Asian speciality and food. Welcome, Jennifer and Tamina.
Thank you. And what are we going to be digging into?
哦，这面条一下把我带回到 N 年前的春晚，陈佩斯吃面条，哇！Oh, that's pretty hot, very spicy.
Very hot. Okay, so this is noodles
you need
with
to be
hot
patient.
chili
Noodle
oil.
with chili oil. Yes,
Is
indeed.
this the infamous Sichuan hot?
Very famous brand of
Okay, so we'll
Sichuan
just,
cuisine. So, Mr. Liu, can you 刘先生能不能给我介绍一下这个峨眉派的美食主要以什么见长？
峨眉酒家呢是京城川菜的第一家老字号，它创建1950年，它最有名的菜是宫保鸡丁。
Kumpao chicken is the best brand of Sichuan cuisine, and their school of cuisine entered into Beijing in 1950, 1 year after the founding of the PRC. So this restaurant, one of the first in Sichuan that represents Sichuan cuisine, was actually known for Kumpao chicken.
Oh, right.
它是由国宝级大师吴一胜大师创制的，创制的宫保鸡丁，它是5味中和，5味迭出，在北京非常有名的
Angela, can you do the translation for me? Mr. Who is the guy? Oh, Wu Yusheng came from Hong Kong in 1950 and established the Sichuan restaurant to live up to the taste of local Beijing consumers. And very famous Peking opera masters like Milan Fang and his son both poured praises on Sichuan cuisine. They were big fans of Sichuan restaurants. Right? Is my translation correct?
Yes, perfect.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to ask. So
这个四川担担面也是四川的一个特别好吃的一个特色美食。
So Sichuan dandan noodle is a very speciality of the Sichuan cuisine.
Okay. And is all Sichuan's food always spicy, or are there things which are not so spicy?
在中国的食谱当中，菜系当中，是不是只有川菜最辣？
那不是的，
那不是
川菜是以麻辣为主，但是不是说辣的，那个湖南菜是酸辣为主。
OK。
但是这个呢能吃，不是特别辣的
So Sichuan food is numbing and spicy, but it's not the only spicy food in the Chinese menu.
Oh, it's delicious.
I'm terribly sorry for the poor table manner.
No, it just shows that
No,
we're
seriously,
enjoying
in
it.
compliance
We
with
are.
the protocol of beautiful Chinese food.
我那个还有那个峨眉酒家的鸡丝凉面，享誉京城，非常有名的。
鸡丝凉面。
对。
Cold chicken noodles.
对。
Cold chicken noodles. It's spicy.
非常在北京。
Sliced chicken with noodle, of course, plus chili oil.
Is it always spicy food because the weather is cold and it heats you up?
为什么这个四川的辣，这么辣，是跟当地的气候有关吗？
有关，有一定的关系。
Yes, it has something to do with the local temperatures in Sichuan.
Oh, wonderful.
It's a kind of food therapy. 那么就是食疗法是中国的那个美食的文化的一部分，对吧？Okay, yes. Food therapy is part of Chinese culture. It might be part of a TCM, traditional Chinese medicine. Food therapy.
So what amazes me is that it's popular in Beijing where it's sunny as well.
I don't think weather in Sichuan is sunny, but most of the time cloudy, overcast.
Is it spicy?
Yes, very spicy.
It's actually quite spicy, but it's delicious. Try maybe a tiny bit.
I'm so scared. I'm really scared.
Okay.
对，您进行介绍，刘先生。还有什么关于川菜？还有什么要说的？
这个就是峨眉的
鸡丝凉面。鸡丝凉面 ，sliced chicken with chili oil and of course noodle. One of the major items for Sichuan brunch, the Sichuan style. Oh, this is too much. You know, I'm trying to be on diet and reduce my weight. This is everything against what I want, right? Sorry, I apologize.
好，我有一个礼物送给你们。
So I've got a present for you guys.
Oh wow!
It's a puzzle piece.
Right, this is one piece of our 3-piece puzzle, right? So here we go.
Here we go.
Thank you.
Number 1, we got it. Okay.
Should I keep it? Okay.
Delicious.
峨眉的宫保鸡丁分好几种。
有没有醋？
And welcome back. We found our mission number 2. We're not going in chronological order, but we found our mission number 2. We're just at number 3, and now we're at number 2. And what you see right here, look at this, guys. Look at this.
Yeah.
What is this?
It looks like rice cake to me.
And what's happening right here? The rice cake is made by battering the rice, making it come together, making it glutinous.
I'm always intrigued by how is it that you make the sticky rice cakes? I mean, it's something that's quite difficult.
Well, let's find out.
Yeah, let's find out.
祝你好，你好，你好。This is, by the way, this is a really famous brand name. It's also over 100 years old here in Beijing. 你好，跟我们介绍一下你们家这个小吃好吗？
我们家就是经营的就是传统的老北京小吃。
Okay. Also traditional Chinese Beijing snacks. We have
咱们的驴打滚儿。
驴打滚儿. That's literally means donkey rolling in on the ground.
这个是豌豆黄。
Pea cakes.
纯豌豆做的。
Made of peas.
这是山楂。
Hallberries, what we just saw over there. The first thing we saw. Okay, hallberries.
What's this made of? What's this made of?
This is also made of 驴打滚 is made of rice cakes. 是什么做的？这个是
外果料是黄豆面。
Okay. We got peas
中
on the
间
outside again.
中间是糯米面。
Okay, 糯米. Right, it's sticky rice in the middle. Okay.
中间的夹馅儿是豆沙馅。
Oh, okay, so it's red beans on the inside, and then sticky rice in the middle, and soybean powdered soybeans on the very outside. Let's just remember you were talking about rajma, right?
Yes,
this
rajma.
The rajma in India is sort of like, so have a try and see if it's anything like rajma.
It's vegetarian, right? It's vegetarian?
Vegetarian.
Okay.
Everything is vegetarian here.
Thanks
have a
a
try.
lot.
Now I want to talk about how we obviously see the food. There's something we have in common with the food between Indian cultures and Chinese cultures, but also in the way maybe there's also something in common in the way we prepare food.
Yeah.
Right? Do you stir fry? Do you boil? In China, there's a lot of stir fry.
Yes.
As you've seen.
Absolutely.
Stir frying.
Yeah.
What about in
India as well? Yeah. And I think the one thing before we come to the cooking style is the fact that in Asian countries there is a lot of stress on cooking fresh. It's a lot of fresh food that we cook.
That is true. That is true.
And yes, of course, stir fry is a very popular way of cooking.
Now, if it's not, obviously this is, first of all, I want to say, these are all snacks. So obviously they are made from very fresh ingredients, but because the whole point about snacks is that they can last longer. Because in Beijing, it's cold and they want to preserve a lot of the food. And this right here is usually, it can be, you have it in the summer, but also in the winter too.
Yes.
A lot of these are very popular in the winter. Now, it's not as cold in the winter in Delhi, in India.
In Delhi, no, it isn't. Some of the other places, yes, it is. But yeah, Delhi is nice and warm and very warm in summers, but okay in winters, yes.
But people's preferences for taste, for different flavors varies in colder climates and in more, mild climates,
Absolutely.
Right?
Because, that at the end of the day, these are biological ways of, taking care. If it's really cold, then you've got to keep your body warm.
I'm going to try one of these.
Yes.
Now, which one are you going to go for? The pea cakes or the hallberry cakes?
I want to try this.
Let's do we split.
Okay, let's split
this. All right. Here we go.
Thank you.
And for you as well, right here.
Thanks a lot.
Now, I also want to point out that this is also halal.
Yeah.
Can you see?
Very good.
Halal. Now, why is this? 这个是都是清真的，是为什么这边为什么这是清真的特色吗？像这些驴打滚啊，还有豌豆黄什么的。
在咱们小吃发展过程当中，清真小吃是占很大比例。
Okay, I just want to point out that he was telling me that these Chinese, very very traditional Chinese snacks that even the emperor, Sisi Dao, the emperors would, they love, these are emperor's favorite snacks. These are actually halal. So even in China, these Muslim, traditional
and enjoy
Muslim
halal food. Even
cakes,
in China, they
even
can
in China.
enjoy, yeah.
So
it's
who
very
would have
good.
guessed?
It's
I'm
very
going to have a bite. It is so good. I'm going to have some more. In the meantime, we're going to go back to my colleague, Yang Rui, and see what's going on with him.
Well, Jennifer and Termina, before we move on to the third leg of our journey for rediscovery of Asian food, are you impressed by the first two restaurants, Japanese and Chinese, Termina?
Absolutely, absolutely. I love the Japanese and their really veggie ice cream that tastes just like dairy. And the second one is a very famous Sichuan restaurant, or food chain.
Oh, don't forget, up to 8 million Chinese tourists went to Japan for sightseeing and tasted Japanese food last year, and this number is likely to increase sharply in the near future. What do you think of Mei?
Okay. Well, Mei, I have no idea what that is about, but you were telling me it has something to do with female monks.
Termina, I strongly encourage you to visit Mei. It's known for a history of seeking shelter during the summer season.
Right.
Because the heat waves plague the province of Sichuan most of the time during the summer. But above all, this Mei mountain is largely known for Buddhism, and particularly for nuns and female monks. That has a lot to do with martial arts and the pen of Jin Yong. Jin Yong is the master for literature, particularly literature or martial arts in Chinese history.
I see, okay.
Yeah. So Mei Mountain is a big name for Chinese tourism. And, here is the third leg of Thai food. 你好，我是中央电视台国际频道英语频道的主持人杨瑞啊。我们的栏目叫对话。今天你面临的两位来自我们邻国马来西亚和韩国的美女主持，希望您能够跟他们热情的介绍一下我们泰国的这个风土人情，尤其是美食。
Please introduce our Thailand.
萨瓦迪卡，
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 欢迎你们来到我们荷花泰餐厅。给你们介绍一下我们比较有特色的，像泰国的东洋贡或者是木瓜丝。但是今天向大家展示的就是东洋贡。
So welcome to our Thailand exhibition. So here we're very famous for our tom yum soup and papaya salad. So here you can experience traditional Thailand food, Thai food.
So other than spa, we can have some taste of Thai food.
Yeah, so we had some ice in the Japanese stall, then we had some fire with the Sichuan noodles, so now we're going to have more fire.
More fire?
More fire.
Oh, I feel scared.
Because it's tom yum, right? So tom yum is
because
spicy.
Because of the heat waves of the summer, I feel scared.
Okay.
冬阴功就是它是酸辣甜，辣它比较突出一些。
So the tom yum soup is spicy, sour, and sweet. But the spicy part is, I think, it's more emphasized in the soup.
The spicy part. Okay.
好的，你这边请。
Sure.
Let's take a look. Seeing is believing, and eating is believing.
Eating is believing.
We walk the walk, talk the talk, and eat the eat.
Eat the eat.
Let's do it all.
Yes. So, let's enter the kitchen.
Okay.
We must liberate the women from kitchen.
So we're getting privileged access now, are we?
这是我们的出品总监。
Right, brilliant.
The supervisor of the chefs. 你好，
This is our
杨
head
瑞，
chef.
你好，就不要摘了，不要摘了，不要摘了。
由着我们孙总监给您这个做
So
这
he's
个
going
泰
to
国
show us how he makes
So the
it.
head chef will demonstrate how to cook the tom yum soup.
Okay, he's going to show us how to do it.
Okay.
让他给您介绍一下
Yeah,
这
sure.
个调味品。
So the condiments.
这个需要的香料
Ingredients and components.
小宝
Lemongrass.
Yeah.
Pepper.
Picanu.
Thai pepper, chili pepper, really spicy.
Yeah. So that's the spice ground up.
Look, I look very stupid.
Okay.
I
All
have no
right.
idea about what Thai food and Thai culture actually is about concerning food. So I'll be listening to whatever he says.
Yeah, exactly.
OK， 继续讲解。对，原材料讲解完了，接下来什么？
接下来我们把这些香料呢，放到这个虾汤里面。
Okay, here is the process of a preparation for the soup, the final product. Tom yum soup. Look at the skills.
Well, he's a chef.
This job must be well paid.
Absolutely, better be.
Whatever the bankruptcies of a small, medium-sized enterprises, chefs will always be a popular job. They have the skills,
We
they
always need
welcome.
to eat, don't
We
we?
eat to survive and enjoy.
Ooh, that's fire right there going in.
We're gonna have the fireballs pretty soon.
Yes, we shall. my gosh, getting all that spice out of it.
OK。我有一个小问题，师傅，每天切辣椒会不会对眼睛有伤害呢？不会。My question is, every day you deal with the pepper, then it might be harmful to your eyes. He says no, no problem.
Oh.
But he's God. He's not ordinary food. Oh, he's God of food. Okay. Look, this is a program as if it's part of the Bite of China, 舌尖上的中国，对吧？舌尖上的中国就讲的 it's a very popular documentary about the beautiful Chinese cuisine. Extremely popular.
Bite of China?
Yeah, Bite of China. Extremely successful box office in terms of viewership and precedent. Believe me, unprecedented. Amazing. You see, that somehow showcases the taste of Chinese and what they want to enjoy life. Food, and always food. Like location, and location for
Pretty much.
market.
Oh wow!
The same.
So I see how he takes down the heat for the soup. He adds in the evaporated milk.
Yeah. 这个我想了解泰国文化跟泰国饮食之间的关系。比如说泰国非常热，属于那种吃到那边那个热带雨林的气候了，还吃这么热的菜，那么对身体到底有什么影响呢？这种是不是可以减免风湿啊，还是怎么？
一是减免风湿，二一个就是排毒嘛。 它这体内的汗就多排得出来。
I'm asking a question about the food therapy because Thai people live in tropical weather,
right.
And whether this food has anything to do with the protection of their health. He says very much so. Yes, the food is badly needed to 排汗、排毒。
To get a sweat out, like the toxins, detox.
Detox.
Yeah, detox.
Oh, detox is in right now.
Yeah. Yes, it is. No wonder.
I only know phrases like toxic assets. And which is
that's right. That's our
rebound of the
special.
Chinese.
Oh wow. Okay, so you're definitely going to be sweating buckets when you're eating this.
它这个酸酸辣辣的，共同刺激人的食欲。
Yeah.
热天很难吃。
Being sweet and sour and spicy means it will easily stimulate your appetite.
Oh.
Easily.
So between Sichuan food and this food, which one is spicier?
他问这是泰餐和川菜之间哪个更辣？
它的辣。
川菜恐怕是更加是麻，对不对？麻辣，麻辣。哎，麻辣怎么讲的？麻辣。
Yeah, mala.
麻辣，麻辣烫。
Numbing spice.
Numbing spice.
Right, right. I understand.
麻辣。
这个是鲜辣椒的，酸辣。
sour and sweet. So in sharp contrast against.
Perhaps more tolerable, whereby Sichuan you just.
I think it depends on.
So delicious you don't feel your mouth.
People.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
它这个辣，它是干，川菜是干辣，辣椒是干的。泰餐的辣椒是湿的，很小的一种辣椒。
The pepper sauces that they use for Chuan Cai, the Chuan food, is dry pepper, but theirs is the wet pepper.
Ah, that's the difference.
它吃进去以后，川菜吃进去就是辣的。 这个泰国这个辣椒，回味的辣。
Okay, what you have when you eat Sichuan cuisine is immediately you feel the
burn,
casualty, the tone of the bite, the spicy, very spicy.
Right.
In the mouth.
There's like a punch, right?
But this, you have the lingering smell that comes out slowly from inside the stomach.
可以品尝一下。
And what's he adding in now?
He's just
okay. He's just serving it to us. Okay.
Yes.
In a bowl. In a cute little bowl.
So he's a chef of a 5-star restaurant. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. 我在恭维他，我说他5星级餐馆的老板啊，这个就厨师对。
他在泰国学了很多年。
He stayed in Thailand and learned the cuisine for a number of years. So he's pretty senior. Pretty senior.
在当时应该算90几年的时候，应该是唯一一个中国人拿过这个泰国皇家证书的。
So in the 1990s, he's one of the few Chinese who got the license from the royal family in Thailand for this Thai cooking.
Thank you.
No wonder. So he's senior enough, trustworthy.
它的原最
就来一点点就行了，是吧？一点点。
汤就可以。
主要汤，主要汤。
汤就行。
好嘞，谢谢。Wow.
Well, I must say, the first thing you do is the aroma. It's wonderful.
Yeah, aroma.
Yeah.
And this is tom yum goong, right? Because there's shrimp in it. Yeah.
Immediately, I have this association with the Thai spa.
Exactly.
Perfume, eh?
Very
Perfume
true, very
is something exempt from import duty.
It's gonna be
It's
quite
yummy.
hot.
It's really good. Delicious.
Yeah, sweet.
It's very hot.
I think sweet is more than. 我觉得甜比辣和
Yeah,
酸要更多
exactly.
一点。
Very mild actually, and very
泰国
nice.
菜的甜度可能
Lovely.
I can't hold it. It's hot.
Yeah, it's quite warm.
Ginger, pepper.
看来你给人
Young has his paper.
它是
I can't hold it. It's hot. And spicy at the same time, but really good. Thank you.
Believe me, I've been working for CCTV for 31 years. This is my first time to do a cooking show.
Really?
Oh my gosh, well, we're so
Yeah,
happy
my
to
first
be along
time,
for the ride
first
with you.
experience, first case with a cooking
Okay.
show.
Wow.
So is this the second puzzle piece? Ah, all right. It's all going to come together as a grid, I
we're getting
suppose.
there.
Gift
We're getting there. Okay. Piece number 2. We'll be back
谢谢你们
with
的
the
热情介绍，
last
谢谢。
one, and maybe
非
the
常好
next
吃
round. We'll just
哎呀，
have
第
to
一
tune
次
in
享
to
受
see
到大
where
厨
we go.
当面给我做泰餐，
谢谢
美妙无比啊，
谢谢。
如在云端，飘飘然啊。
泰国菜就像您所说的，就是吃起来以后就是一种回味。
对
就是说您说不用给您介绍，您就会回头。
坦率的说，在盛夏刚刚开始的时分，吃到泰餐爽，一个字爽，
对，
爽
，It's cool.
Oh, cool.
Before the beginning of the summer, I feel cool.
爽
Helps 爽 to bring temperature down. 爽 cool. Yes.
Understood.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much.
谢谢。
Hey guys, we found our mission number 1, which is the stir-fried livers. Our producers have been really good. They've been treating us to snacks, treating us to different kinds of Chinese food, but we've been going more, with stronger in flavor, more hearty food, and more meatier food now with the livers right here. But I did notice there's no stir-fry on this counter right here, even though it's called stir-fried liver. So I'm going to ask our chef right here. 你好，姚老师，能不能跟我们讲讲为什么这个叫炒肝？因为这肝好像不是炒的呀。
对，它为什么叫炒肝呢？是一个满语的音译，用
OK
满语音译过来以后呢，就叫炒。其实它是一种煮或者一种烩的烹调方法。
All right. So tell us, take a guess as to why this is called stir-fried livers, even though they are obviously not stir-fried. You see, they're being boiled right here in this
Yes.
pot right here, and probably
This
some
is the
sort
gravy,
of in
yes.
the gravy in the wok, but no stir-fried at all. Why is that?
Yeah, why is it called that? Yes.
Take a guess. Take a wild guess.
Papa, you want
Papa, what do you think?
I have no idea.
Just any guess. Any guess in the world. What about you? For you, Corey?
Is it? Yeah, actually, why? Why is it called stir-fried? Yes.
Well, it turns out this is actually from the name 炒肝 is just a it's translation from the sound of the name in Mon, which ethnic Mon language. And he just said they are actually not stir-fried. It's just the name sounds like they're stir-fried. They are boiled. We have inside. Let's take a look.
Some spiral.
We have livers, but it's not just livers. We have intestines and some garlics as well, it looks like, in a very thick, pasty rice sauce right here. So as you can see, the Chinese food we've seen along our way. It's got so many different sources of influence. Halal Muslim food,
Yes.
the very traditional Chinese food we tried. They're actually Muslim, in origin, or they were influenced by Muslim traditions of cooking. And then right
It's
here,
respect to other religions, to other cultures.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because there are 56 different ethnic minorities here in China. 有56个民族中国，所以说有很多中国的食物是从不同的民族或者从不同的国家地域融合在一起的。Now, do you see any signs of Indian food right here? Except the really, really strong aroma. And you probably can't see this right now, but the food, the smell is so strong. It's very overpowering, right?
Yeah.
We have the oil. It is boiling right here. It really just, goes right into your face.
Yes,
Right.
yes, you're right.
Now, let's try some right here. I'm going to have a try. Now, I'm going to have a try of this. 我先尝尝这个好吗？
好，我
OK
给它盛一碗。
And in the meantime, I know because you're vegetarian, so you can do the sticky rice right here.
Okay.
这叫什么来的？这个叫
这叫 煎灌肠。
煎灌肠。
对。
Okay, so again, it's got stir-fried
What is inside it?
intestines. 为什么? That's just sticky rice, basically. But he says it's stir-fried intestines. Now, again, the name is very confusing because it's not stir-fried and it's intestines, but this is not intestines, it's vegetarian. 为什么叫煎灌肠？它不是肠呢？
最先开始，这是一个老百姓的吃食。为什么叫灌肠呢？过去老百姓生活比较贫苦，那个猪的下货是没有人吃的，他们就把这个猪肠油拿出来，放在饼铛上化了，然后拿猪肠，然后灌上那个面和淀粉，调上的味儿，灌在里面，然后蒸熟以后切成片儿。切的片儿的时候是一边薄一边厚，放在饼铛上，斜着这么煎，一煎的两面焦脆的时候，蘸着蒜汁儿
和肠子一起煎。那是吃的时候是有肠子还没有肠子呢？
是那最传统吃的有肠衣的，
有肠子
现在呢是没有肠衣的，就拿素的淀粉去做的。因为现在人为了健康嘛，包括油都是拿素油去做的。
So in the olden days, he tells me this was actually cased inside a intestinal casing of from pork meat. But because nowadays people are more into healthier vegetarian living, and so it's just simply vegetarian. You don't have this intestinal casing anymore.
All right. You want me to try?
Give it a try. Let's give it a try. See how good it is.
Okay, let's.
All right. 我先尝尝这个，谢谢。
给做一份这个。
Alrighty. I have to tell you, there's a lot of sour to it. The vinegar is a little vinaigrette. It's a little sour to it. I usually am not very into intestines because the flavor is very strong. But in here, I almost don't taste it because you've got so much garlic. It's
the garlic smell is quite strong.
Yeah.
尝出来了。
Okay, and you're gonna have the imitation intestines.
Okay, very little. Just a small portion. No, less.
Waffle, you have to try it too, right?
Okay. Less, yeah.
Less means more in Chinese. I'm just kidding. Less means more. Just kidding.
Okay. There you go.
Thanks.
Everything fried tastes good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's,
So without a doubt,
fried,
this is going to be very
food,
good.
right? Everything boiled
Sure.
with less spices obviously doesn't taste as good as something that's
Oh my goodness. It's got to be very
fried.
crunchy.
Delicious.
It's very crunchy on the outside, but it's kind of soft on the inside.
Really?
What does this remind you of?
Crispy and soft, yeah.
And there's not much flavor to it,
Yeah.
which is good.
It is the flavor of the garlic sauce.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
这个我送给你。
well, we've got our card number 3. Our puzzle now. Yay, we've got our puzzle. While we're enjoying our puzzle and our food, let's go back to my colleague Yang Rui and see how his foods taste.
Nice.
Social
And
justice.
happy.
Yeah. Okay.
In South Korea, you have entered into that kind of
That kind
society,
of a model, right?
civil society.
But China's growing as well, and with a stronger middle class, you'll have a very strong economy,
However
right?
fast the middle class grows, we have a sizable population of 1.4 billion.
So now that we're back on the live,
takes time.
shall we head
It
on
takes time.
into the next
Yes.
one?
Okay, so here is the god and the goddess of Chinese food.
All right.
He looks nice, honest, and needless to say, he's everything against what Donald Trump prescribes to the rest of the world. So trust China, trust the Chinese women. We are the working class. We work very hard to earn our own living and dignity, decency of life. What do you think? Food and Chinese culture.
Well, food and Chinese culture, Chinese have, with your very large population, of course, with a variety of cuisine, if you want to taste delicious food, China is where you want to be, right?
Yeah. So
Tamin,
I think we're going to head on into something which is quintessentially Chinese. I'm looking forward to having the transparent dumplings, was it?
transparent dumplings. Yes,
Yeah.
transparency is the keyword in the
Okay.
present-day vocabulary about China. I feel a little bit startled. Why? Transparency comes across as the keyword in examining whatever we say and whatever we do.
Right, so shall we check it out?
Oh, let's go there.
Okay.
Yes, let's go there.
Okay.
Let's head on in.
Oh. Yes. 哎，你好，你好，你好，你好。Wow. 这广东虾饺 the transparency of the dumplings. And transparency of rule of law, BRI.
We are trying to make all the equivalencies, but I also love these carved
对，这
pumpkins,
个
are they? It's
okay,
beautiful.
just seeing is believing, but seeing won't be as good as doing, acting yourself. Would you be part of the
Experiencing.
self-catering service? Do it. Be part of the experience.
Okay,
Jennifer and Tamina.
I'd love to try.
The host encourages you to go ahead and do whatever you like.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Please.
Let's go on in. We're gonna follow what he does, though, yeah?
Okay, right? All right, great.
Okay. Okay.
你好。
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 Hi, hi.
你好，
你好。
我是他们的大哥。
哦，你好，你好。
I say I'm your big brother. You are my sisters.
Yes, we are. So, Yang, will you go first because you're big brother?
Okay, brother would always be the first. To be brave, to put on a brave face on
That's
the
right, that's
face of
right.
gentlemen. Okay,
We'll follow
我来
along after.
我是一个第一个吃螃蟹的人，他们说需要勇气。当然了。So 那就让我学一下怎么做这个虾饺好吗？
好。
先告诉我为什么透明的呢？
这个就
Let's share the secret about the
豆
transparency.
面。
Okay.
豆面跟生粉。蒸出来是
It's kind of special flour.
I see.
Flour, yeah. So the material is very important to guarantee transparency.
And is it always freshly made or is it made overnight?
他问这个虾这个食料啊，是头天晚上做好还是一直保鲜？那个怎么讲？
这现做的，一般虾呢就是解冻打片2个小时。
Shrimps were made within 2 hours to guarantee the freshness.
Right. Okay, let's
So
go.
just go ahead. 教我们怎么做这个？
就这个拿个皮。
切下来，
对，
这样可以了吗？
再小点，
再小点 ，OK， 好。
好。
然后，是这样的，反过来，
示范一下，
来你示范一下，对，示范一下啊。
Oh, roll it out, okay.
I see.
And I see.
哦，那像擀饺子皮儿一样的嘛，对不对？
对。
Please tell him he makes it look easy, but it isn't.
More forceful way of producing the 饺子皮儿，对吧？这大馅饺子皮儿，超薄大馅饺子皮儿。Okay, let's do it again.
搓一下，
然后对，
可以差不多，
差不多，对。
Oh my! Great, you ripped it.
Well, that's pretty good for like the first try, right?
这个手捏这个皮。
Ah.
Yay, that's
See, good beginning is half the battle. So what do I do next? So 下边我做什么？下边
这就包，
对，包，yes，包。这些够吗？还多了？多了。有点小 ，yeah。Okay。
Oh. So 1 bit is enough, or is it usually 2?
一勺就够了，一般是。Yeah, 1 spoon is enough。然后
我来示范一下啊。一般这么多，完之后折。
Oh, he bunches it up like. Oh, so that's what gives it its signature shape.
To create the wrinkles.
Pleats.
Yes,
not wrinkles.
Not wrinkles.
包这个折的。
I'm sorry for the sensitivity.
我们要求要12折以上。
Oh, it's so pretty.
12 wrinkles. 12 ripples.
12. Right.
I'm sorry, it doesn't look very good, but I believe it's delicious
That was a
enough to
great
live up
try.
to
A for effort, yeah.
standards
A for
and
effort.
expectations.
Okay.
Enormous efforts have been put into this little
right.
product. It's after all made by myself.
Yeah.
Sincerity, honesty, hospitality. So up to you. Tamina.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna give it a go. Here goes nothing. Let's see. This much? Okay. So I roll it.
Squeeze.
Squeeze.
You look
Like
like
so?
a housewife. Your
Thank
husband
you.
must be very happy.
I do like to cook though. Like so?
Keep the knife rolling a little bit. Yeah, this way.
Oh, I see.
Like a tidy rolling, yes?
Ah, I see. That's how it also gets the holes when you're not very practiced at it. Okay.
See, this is a combination of a women's tenderness and man's masculinity in using the knife.
So when do you get to eat? It takes forever to cook.
Doesn't it? You should get guys to pitch in more often. Okay. Let's. Aha. Okay. Ah, not too bad at all.
That's
Very good.
that is very
Congratulations.
good.
Let
job.
me see.
Good job.
I think it looks better than yours, doesn't it?
Yes. Because I wouldn't say it's a gender difference. I want to be politically correct.
Oh, absolutely. It's to me a very difference.
I think
It's
I'm
someone
not
from
sure
Malaysia
how
that
do
makes
I-
a C difference. She has the audacity to make a difference, right?
Is this how it goes? Okay, I'm just gonna copy you.
他就说
I have
跟
no
你
idea
学
what
就
I'm
是了呗，
doing.
对吧？他说这个不知道怎么去折这个皮儿。
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yep. 2. Oh no. Oh dear. This is not turning out well at all.
3, 4, 5.
5, 6. It looks like a bouquet.
皮太小了。
How do I get it to cover up?
It looks like a Chinese sushi.
It does.
Chinese version of sushi.
Okay, this is mine. It's a bit of an epic fail, but there you have it. So Yang, I think you win this round. Yours is at
I'm
least
not sure.
close over.
Jennifer
right?
says critically that I'm not
That's what it
half as
goes
good
for.
as yours.
That was an alright
So-
try. Okay.
But Jennifer will try.
Okay. Oh, wow.
Ah, you will try. Okay, I like that. Okay.
She's clever. She's smart.
Oh, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
刘总来，刘总，站中间给
对，这个还需要点
带领大家您一块
需要点什么料吗？这个
可以直接吃就可以。
vinegar
这样它的
soy
馅儿更甜。
sauce.
We pick one.
So there's vinegar and soy sauce in here?
It's already inside, or okay. So
虾饺，透明、玲珑剔透的虾饺。对了 ，transparency 叫透明度。西方老使用这个字的透明度。今天咱们不谈那个，咱谈虾饺的透明度。Good enough.
味道怎么样？
is it very hot? I'm just gonna bite on the side. It is delicious.
It is. 太香了，太香了。So, Jennifer and Tim.
Hey guys, we're back with our last piece of the puzzle, which is durian with cheese. Now, I've had durian before, but I've never had durian with cheese together.
I haven't had durian.
Right,
so-
you haven't had durian,
No,
so this is
no.
going to be another version experience for you.
Yes.
Aside from the carriage, right?
Yes.
The wedding carriage.
Yes.
She's now properly, married off with
Yes.
a Chinese
Yes.
carriage.
Yes, ancient.
In
150
ancient
years old.
Chinese area. But you are
Mom's
nowhere
ancient.
ancient, obviously. You are nowhere ancient. And this food right here is very, very fresh because I can smell the durian. They are very fresh from Malaysia, where Tamina is, staying right now.
Yes.
She's from Malaysia and she probably knows a lot about durians and about this food. But this food is very special. We found this food because it's vegetarian, and so we're thinking, what do we get for the last snack for Gory?
Yes,
and it's a
yes.
vegetarian piece, and you're eating vegetarian because because for religious purposes,
beliefs. Yes,
right?
I am eating it for religious beliefs. I've been a vegetarian all my life, and that's a way of life.
And we're about to share this food, and I know in Hinduism, whether it's Hinduism or in Buddhism, which is very prevalent in China, it's very important for people to share.
Yes.
Aside from the dietary restrictions, I think the other element of religion that you notice is that people share and people give. That's an integral part of the religion that we have in common.
Yeah, yes.
So let's share this piece of durian pie with cheese in it. Doesn't it sound delicious? All right, 你好，跟我们讲一下这里边这是哪儿的特色？
这个是你采用传统的面食手法，结合西式工艺。
来，请您到我们这边来跟我们讲，冲那转过来，对不对？我们看着这边讲。
采用传统的就是面食手法，结合西式烘焙，
OK
以牛脸为馅。
Okay, it's a traditional technique from Malaysia, traditional food from Malaysia, but it uses the modern Western baking methods, and obviously cheese is very Western. Do you guys know how Malaysia probably has a lot of confluence of other cultures, especially Western influences?
Yeah.
But what about in your your countries?
In India, there is still a lot of Indian food that most of the people do eat. We have our Indian breads, we have our Indian curries, hot Indian curries that are very, very famous and popular.
I have to say, whether it's Indian cultures or Azerbaijan cultures or Chinese cultures, one thing that I noticed the most is that if I were to describe Chinese culture, one thing that I would say is change, because China has always been in conversation, in dialogue with other cultures, whether it's the culture itself, paintings or food.
And which is why what my mother's generation used to have is not something that we have in our generation. So yes, food is something that's constantly evolving.
Even more so today.
Yes.
So without further ado, let's
go
treat
for
ourselves.
it. Yes.
All right,
let's
我们
go
尝
for
尝，
it.
来，谢谢。我们来尝尝这到底是什么味道的，看上去真的非常棒。It looks so delicious.
Oh my God, that's cheese oozing out.
Oh my goodness. And that looks like a pie now after it's cut.
Julian, you need 1 more hour in the gym today.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
All right, let's take the thank
Now you have a first bite.
Okay, yes.
Corey.
I'm going to just use my
谢谢
hands.
谢谢
It's far easier.
Because people use their hands in India. It's very practical to eat with your hands.
Yes.
What do you think? What do you think?
I have cheese dripping out of my mouth. It's delicious. It's delicious. Try it.
All right. And you? Dig in.
Come,
on. Papa.
It's awesome.
Ooh.
Wow! As I said, 1 more hour in the gym.
Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
It's like Hawaiian pizza with durian.
Yeah.
And with
So how do you
onion.
make this? How is it made?
It's basically baked. You put the durian on the inside, put cheese on it with some cheese toppings, and then you wrap it in the dough. And you bake it. That's it. It's so simple.
And how popular is this in China? Is this a very popular
This is a
snack?
Malaysian thing. This is my first time tasting this durian cake, and it's your first time tasting durian.
Yes.
That is the wonders of Asia. You can find food anywhere. Let's go back to my colleague, Yang Rui. So good.
It is awesome.
Right? Especially with the...
This is the last stopover of our journey for food rediscovery, considering Asian culture and diversity of Asian civilizations. Here you must feel quite at home because this is a Korean food, Jennifer.
So allow me to introduce to you Ray and Tamina Korean food.
Yeah.
So
Please
let's look.
What's good here? What's your favorite, Jennifer?
Well, they're all really good, but
By the way, we only have 5 minutes.
Yes,
only
right.
five
So
minutes.
the bibimbap, this is just like vegetables, minced vegetables, pork, meat, and rice, and you mix it with the pepper paste. So that's cold. If you
Pepper taste.
Yes,
Very
if you
spicy.
like it hot pot, sizzling hot, then this is the bibimbap,
Hot pot.
but in a hot pot. So if you like it hot, this is the same thing.
This is, by the way, my favorite stuff.
Is it?
My favorite, yes.
And you
To be
have the
honest.
tteokbokki, you have the kimchi. I know, Ray, you like kimchi. And the side dishes. Koreans are known for banchan. We have 10, 12 banchans every day. So, yep, that's what it is. But I know your favorite is barbecue. So, let's head over.
Let's move to the barbecue part.
After you. Let's go.
All right, so So what's special about Korean barbecue
对
is
这
that
个
you make it
you
there.
want to say something？ 你能说两句吗 ？He's the owner, he's the boss of this restaurant.
Yeah, hi.
Very quickly， 很短的2句话。
我们今天试一款全进城我们今天试一款呢全进城的产品叫阿玛尼果香牛排。
Armani beef steak is their latest brand.
Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, the temperature. Temperature is very important, right?
180多度。
Okay.
180 degrees
Sizzling
centigrade.
hot, okay.
Sizzling hot.
And marinated pork, is it? Is it pork or beef?
It's beef. 这牛肉是吧？
对。
哪儿进口的牛肉？
我们呢是用我们独特的配方呢腌制过的牛排。
And you know what I love is that there's always so much of greens, vegetable, like that goes along with all Korean dishes. Super
developed
healthy.
their own particular unique way of doing the packaging, different ingredients to create a different flavor
Right.
of their own.
Because that's very important in the marinating, right? Look
配
at
合我们的
that.
时间温度，
Oh, it
它的
looks
口味呢
delicious.
与众不同。
It smells delicious, right?
It does, it does.
Already.
The aroma's great.
Your
That's
aroma
sesame
is
oil, I smell,
unbelievable.
right?
I like it.
Yeah,
The
I
way
think
to grill the beef is like the way I grill guest speakers with tough questions on my program every day on a daily basis, and I seek immense pleasure out of the profession. Sorry for saying this. I apologize. Okay.
So when it comes out that way,
I
you
don't
know
want
you've
to
had a
give you
good
guys
show.
a hard time.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, it's time to eat. 可以吃了吗？现在？
差不多。
Oh yeah, I think it's
Okay.
time to eat. Pretty soon, pretty quick.
Very.
Why do I have to use the scissors?
To make it
Because-
manageable, right?
Yeah, to so that you have smaller bites, right?
Right. Exactly.
So yeah, dig it
所以
up.
2分钟就可以了是吧？因为温度特别高，180度。Because of the high sizzling temperature, 2 minutes will be enough for the completion of this process.
有没有牙签？
有没有这个
We have the
toothpicks?
chopsticks.
Toothpicks.
Oh, toothpicks. Okay, great. Thank you.
You be the first, Jennifer.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna allow you two to try. So
Sure,
go ahead.
let's go for it.
So that's the Korean way of showing their hospitality.
Yes, it is. Okay, so this one here, I think it's gonna be super hot. Let's see.
哇，韩国烧烤汉拿山啦
It's great.
全金城啊，
Super nice.
在北京都鼎鼎有名。Not very hot，不是特别烫，还行 ，manageable. I can survive. I'm sorry for using the word survival, but I'm talking about the physical heat.
Right, the
Okay, you
temperature.
know, it's
The
so good.
temperature
I'm
itself.
having another one. All right, let's try.
Beautiful.
No, it's perfectly marinated.
I know why I love South Korea. Now I come to realize why I love your country.
Because of marinated beef? Great! Thank you for that. I appreciate it. It's been good knowing you.
That was lovely. Really, really tasty. So is this
Yeah.
something that South Koreans would have as a normal meal, or is this special occasion food?
Well, not really special occasion, but you would have this not on a daily basis, but definitely once or twice a week, people would enjoy a good marinated beef.
Right, right. Lovely.
Why do we have to use garlic and other sort of ingredients to come along with the beef?
I'm no culinary expert, but it adds flavor, right? Culinary prodigy.
So this is a gift. 这是小礼物是吧？小礼物。
Ooh, okay,
Wow.
okay, okay.
Okay, once again.
By the by, we've had the third piece of the puzzle come on in.
Yeah,
and
this is
if you guys have been
part of the
watching,
cross
you would have
puzzle,
noticed we've already collected 2 pieces. This is number 3.
And we're going to go complete the puzzle right away, so follow us.
So eventually it's an issue of piecemeal civilization about Asia, mosaic picture of beautiful food in Asia.
Right. All right, thank you so
OK，
much.
谢谢老板，谢谢，太棒了，美食之旅特别棒，小伙子您太腼腆了，太腼腆了。OK，
We're back. We're inside, indoors again. We're a lot cooler. We're enjoying.
Yes.
Hey guys, we're back indoors. We're a lot cooler. We're enjoying the
What a relief. What a relief to be
the
inside.
AC exactly. And now at that durian was really good. The durian pie, durian cake, and But after that, you feel like you really want some water. So I've just ordered some water and let's see where our water is. Somebody's supposed to be giving us water. I've just ordered some water. Now, where is my water? I'm supposed to, they told me there's a waitress called Alice is coming. Alice, is Alice coming? What kind of water do we have?
Alice is coming.
This is Alice. This is Alice, and she's serving us water on a platter.
Wow.
Hi, Alice.
Hi.
It's very nice to meet you too. Oh, she's
Where
very
are you
proper.
going? Where are you
She has to
going?
turn around.
In English, please.
She just said, "Hi, host. The water for table number 8 is here." All right, let's get water. Here's one for you.
Thank you.
And one for you.
Thanks a
Much
lot.
deserved. Even though it's just a little water, it is so, I can really appreciate this water right here.
Thanks, Alice, for it.
You don't know how much you love water until, after you had all those snacks, which is really good. The cheesecake was good. I thought the cheesecake was the only one that was very Western. All the other ones are very traditional, right?
Yeah.
Traditionally Chinese. We had the let's see, the tripes.
Yes.
I've had the tripes. What's your favorite?
I actually like the rice cake. Yes.
The sticky rice cake.
The sticky
Which one?
rice
The
cake.
fried one or the dessert, the snack one?
The
Desserts.
snack one.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Those
And
are good.
what about for
I
you?
also liked rice cake. Crispy and
she loved the fried
like
one.
the fried one. Yeah.
You love the fried one with the garlic sauce on there.
Yes.
Oh, that's very interesting because in Azerbaijan, I suppose it's more cold, right? It's a little more colder. So people eat more meaty food, more fried or boiled food.
Some of them like fried ones. Some prefer salads, boiled fruit, boiled food. It depends. Nowadays, everybody wants to sit on diet, That's why salads are better.
And I know for you, Agora, you were really surprised that some of these cakes were made from peas.
Yes,
Right?
I was really surprised. Yes, peas and beans. Those were the two ingredients mostly for the rice cakes, and it really did surprise me. Yes, the palate is different. The taste is different. It's less pungent, less spicy than an Indian palate, but nevertheless, it's a wonderful Chinese delicacy.
And right here, we've just had an AI serve us. What do you think? Do you think an AI will likely, make a really very good homemade dish one day in the future?
As long as it doesn't take away my job, I'm okay with it. That it replaces my cook's
I know
job.
there are already AIs now
Yes.
as anchors.
Yeah, no.
At Xinhua News, there's an artificial intelligence presenter who presents news in 20-something different languages. I mean, I can only speak 4 different languages.
Like. No, this is the march of technology I don't like. No.
My life is already in jeopardy. Now, I don't know about food, but most likely, for food, you really need that personal touch. The dash of salt. It's not how much you put in there. It's
Or
not.
as they say, your grandmother's cooking, your mother's cooking.
Always,
Yes,
I always love that. And what do you think it's going to be the future of, because food evolves so much as our civilizations. What do you think food is going to be like, whether it's Indian food, Chinese food, or Azerbaijan food, in 100 years? Do you think, can you envision it being any more different because our society today is so much more globalized, so international?
Totally. Just like it's confluence of cultures.
It has already changed. It has already changed, but we try to maintain, to preserve our traditional food, our traditional meals.
Yeah.
But use like fast food. Many years because they are not the same. They are not the same. Gori said, as we are not as our mothers or our last generation. We are different. We are different. We differ from them. That's why I think it will be different.
It'll be different.
It will
You'll
be
see more
different.
fast food, but how many of the girls are still going to be in the kitchen is a separate discussion.
Yeah.
altogether.
Maybe the men will be in the kitchen.
We want that. We want more men in the kitchen.
Good luck with that. Good luck with that. I'd rather go, we'll bring the AIs in. We'll bring the AIs in. I love AIs. Let's say hi to Alice again. Is it Alice or Elise? Thank you very much for the water. I really appreciate it. I'm going to give the cup back to you for recycling.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Give it a little pat. That's how you talk to it. Give it a little pat. It knows you're talking to it. And I've got all my puzzle pieces right here.
Shall I help you?
Mission accomplished.
Yay.
Mission accomplished. How many ones? How many? Well, I got 3. That's all we have, right? 3.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Thanks a lot.
In the nick of time, he's back right here. Now we have to
Welcome back.
let's see what do we have. Are we supposed to do we do it here? Let's go. Let's head on over. There's a big table. There's more spacious than
So how is the regional economic integration or food integration? What kind of fusion, what kind of globalization do we have
Economic
on this particular occasion?
That sounds very technical. Well, leave it to the experts approach to figure it out.
So what did you guys try? We went all around the globe.
We've got so many different things, but most of them are traditional. We had tribes. We've got heat cakes. But the last we had was my first time trying. First time eating the durian. That was my first time eating the durian cheesecake.
Ooh, and how did you like that? That's from Malaysia, where I'm from.
Exactly what we're saying.
Yeah, it's great. It's great. It's great. Not the national dish, but that is pretty much the national fruit.
Yeah. Always have cheese inside the durian cake.
No, that's actually fairly recent, and it's become such a sensation.
We're supposed to do it right here. This is the place to do it, right?
Oh, is it? Okay, so here we are.
All right, let's each hold one. Let's each hold a piece.
Okay, I've got one.
Okay.
One for Yan, one for Julian.
My share. Yeah. Let's put them on the ground. All right.
Ah, okay. All right.
This is going to be hard for us, right?
Can we just put it down? Just put it down.
Okay, I think I'm going to civilization.
Exactly.
Partnership. This is teamwork. Teamwork. All right.
This comes there, yes.
Okay. Someone's here. Yes, that's right. All right, brilliant.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's
this
it.
is fireworks.
I enjoy the teamwork, team spirit.
And I also enjoy the food.
All right. So let's head on inside.
Very much an issue of a regional integration.
Let's go, let's go. Oh, wow. Look at this.
Please.
Wow. And it's a revolving banquet because it just changes according to what the banquet is. Wow. How cool is that? Wow. Pretty, pretty.
This is like a boy's dream.
This looks like a bullet train, right? High-speed railway and the food crisscrossing the whole continent of Asia.
I love this.
I like the flowers. I like flowers indicate the variety of food cuisine.
You can literally travel anywhere.
This banana or high-speed railway.
Do you have bullet trains being developed in partnership with China?
In partnership with Japan.
With Japan, okay. Because their Shinkansen they're very historic. They were.
Let's take a seat.
Yeah.
All right.
Great.
This looks
So what's on the menu for us?
This was like a trade talk between the United States and China in Pabujang.
Just really want to take in all of this.
Right. This is a nice change of pace.
It is.
I have the feeling of Alice in the Wonderland.
It was brilliant. Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in the Wonderland.
Then we went
Sushi
on
or?
sushi, yes. And then we had Sichuan noodles.
That's a change.
Yeah, it was like fire and ice because we had Japanese ice cream, the one that Jennifer really liked.
Wow! 冰火两重天. Wow, that's.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do next? Something will be
I see a
served.
crab on my plate here.
No, it's moving.
It's moving. This is live.
It fits the pescatarian.
I'm a
right?
Buddhist. I cannot slaughter it.
What do I do with it? What do I do with it?
No one says we have to eat because you can eat with your eyes, with all your senses.
Right.
I think that's the most important thing.
So this is a smart dinner.
What do you guys make sure that you tune in on Thursday?
That's vegetarian. Yes, it is.
Dialogue of Asian civilizations. That, of course, is the main dish for you guys. So be sure to tune in.
So I enjoy the process of visualizing the enjoyment of Asian cuisine. Chefs, owners of the restaurants all came up to us and say, let's take a look. eat what you like and you are what you eat. So we walk the walk, talk the talk, and eat the eat. That's the whole process of our enjoyment. Neither more nor less, just a little bit of the taste.
I really enjoy the confluence of all the cultures coming together. It's so great getting all the cultures, all the taste of different cultures all right here. But it's also the case in the different countries.
In China, all of your countries as well. It's not just the traditional local food. You've got tastes from all over the place.
So what do you think of the presentation of cuisine in this exhibition hall? Is it
It's beautiful, but you just can't eat anything.
Shall we cast a vote? If I want to vote for the best I like, it's Korean food. Jennifer.
Yeah?
If we want to use the ballot box, Korean food would be my favorite stuff.
Absolutely, and I know Ray likes a marinated beef, so yeah, hit me up when you're in Seoul.
Mine was the Thai food. I love the history behind the oldest restaurant, as you said, in Beijing for Thai food. That was brilliant. So nice.
Restaurant. It's about Buddhism in Urmei Mountain. Nuns and monks live together peacefully without the Me Too campaign.
That's very important.
That's right.
What about for you?
I found it mostly that China has respect to all religions, to all cultures, as they have halal food and for Muslims. And I liked, I can't remember the name of
sticky rice?
Sticky rice,
sticky
yeah.
Sticky rice. Yeah, because
I
you were
liked
saying
so
you were really
much.
surprised to find all these Muslim food here in China. Halal food here in China.
It was surprising.
And in the dark, while we're enjoying this darkness.
Oh, there you have it.
So this is the end game of our journey. End game, exit strategy.
Avengers Endgame.
Yes.
Wow.
All right, so see you all on the Dialogue of Asian Civilizations at 1920 Beijing time tomorrow. So tune in and we'll see you there. Bye!
Bye guys, be sure to check out all the flavors from around Asia in your communities as well. Go out there and try all the food and flavors.
Tune in Thursday, May the 17th, 1720 Beijing time.
On
Let's
CGTN.
see each other. Thank you for watching.
Bye for now.
Thank you.
Bon appetit.
Bon appetit. See you next time.